Welcome to Graeme Games. My name is Graeme. This is a game. Today I'm looking at Tower of Kalemonvo. I really like the interactable menu here, like the different options are kind of just details around the screen there. That's pretty neat. I should say right away, Two Left Thumbs is serving as the publisher on this game, and that is very much because I grew up playing Diablo, the series as a whole, but Diablo 1 and Diablo 2 especially, and this game kind of exists in a middle ground between the two, so it's really fun to mess around with. I am going to start with a sword and shield. I feel like a lot of the times I've played this, I start with the bow because I kite enemies by running away with them with the bow, and the developer, Oser, very frequently is putting new updates into the game. Roughly every 2 months, you're going to see a new update to the demo, and in one of those, he specifically made it so you can't really do that. If you start firing arrows off into the distance, then things will react to that, and they'll come and kind of chase you. So I can't do that so much anymore. I'm going to stick the map up in the corner there, because I like having it, but I just want it slightly out of my way. You can also play around with like the opacity of it and stuff if you want it over top of you, but didn't like how it looked in that screen. The big maulers. Okay, I by themselves, not that big of a deal, but I didn't want to accidentally end up with like everything pummeling me at the same time. The game doesn't have a town, but the full version, not the demo that I'm playing currently, does have kind of an equivalent. So there are options to gain access to a few things, potions maybe, or to sell some gear if you're really stuck with things. We're still feeling that out. Say we, Oser. And so you aren't going to see that here. So instead, the demo, it's pretty hardcore. You kind of have to just maximize everything you have available to you to stay alive. So I'm being incredibly cautious with when I'm spending my potions here. I'm quite a ways away from leveling up still too. You can see kind of the experience there. And I'm gonna see if I can kind of keep this going until I don't have the intelligence needed. Actually, what do I have for intelligence right now? So the first time I level up, I could access that cloak, and you heal when you level up, so part of me wants to try and push this. If I'm only going to fight one at a time there, that's a little easier to deal with. So the equipped one, this is slightly better. I'll equip the ever so slightly better sword. Yeah, just come and fight me like one at a time, and we'll be A-okay. Oh god, oh damn it, they made me do it. I maybe could have gotten away with it. It looks like I probably would have too, but 4 health, like 1 hit would kill me, so I really couldn't risk it. That's fine, it's going well enough anyways. I'm liking the little decorations here on this floor. I actually don't think I've seen those before. There we go, we're back up to fully stocked. Yeah, just like a little garden area. Someone like to come in there and have their little afternoon dinner. Alright, we got ourselves a dead end. I'm mostly going to try and clear the floors out since it's quite valuable for gathering up experience. Oh, that's just the mini-map toggle. Oh, right, and I did level up, so I should play around with that. You have skills, which are like magic, that you, well, spells, that rather than calling them skills. Oh god, these things are opening doorways on me. But you also have these combat arts, so that has to do with what gear you have equipped. I think they're still coming for me again. I guess I gotta kill these guys. So for example, I have this like shield bash equipped now, and that's through my equipment itself. And there's different things you would unlock based on the equipment you have available. And if you had a bow and arrow, these would be totally different. You have a long, like a pole arm, totally different again. So for shield block, cost 1 mana, raise your shield to block incoming attacks. So I'll try to play around with that. I guess if I end up somewhere where projectiles are becoming an issue, then I can pull that up. All right, I'm grabbing the rags because there's. Oh, I didn't even have anything yet. Of course. So I probably raising the health, so it's probably worth it. So I'll put 1 into intelligence, literally just so I can equip that. But also, because it's pretty cool. Nice little cape there. Definitely going to put into my constitution and strength. I guess that'll kind of round out my decisions for that first level. I like the little glowing-eyed skelly at the bottom of the pit there. I feel a little stronger, a little more capable already with just those minimal changes. The glory of early builds in any ARPG where every little level you gain, every piece of equipment jumps you ahead. So, very Diablo 1 style obelisk shrine, the menacing obelisk. A wizard's guard is stronger than mere iron. So I'm pretty sure it gave me a mana shield. But really, really similar to Diablo 1 in the sense that they don't really tell you what they do. And it's a little bit expected that you are either going to play a risky game and just make that choice on the fly, or you will have put enough hours in that you kind of have come to learn. No turning back now. I like that. There's a little bit of flavor text down there. I probably should have had like my stats page open in case it was the type of obelisk that alters your stats, you know, raise your mana by 2, decrease health by 2, like those sorts of things. It could pretty dramatically affect your build. Oh yeah, they're totally, I'm totally on mana shield right now, which I imagine will last. Oh, that was a terrible attempt at a shield block. I was like 8 years too late. All right, let's see if this is better. No, my equipped shield is better, so I'm sticking with that. I would love to do like a nice reflection shield rate. I don't even know if it is the deflecting style. I think it might just be blocking. Deflecting projectiles could be an entirely different thing. Oh my god. Chopping the limbs off. He ain't coming back from that. Oh god. I'm just walking into rooms full of ripped up bodies here. It creates such a menacing quality. Very lead up to the Butcher-esque. It's 2 wands at the same time, which is kind of crazy. 1 to 2 lightning damage increases mana. 2 to 3. That's just the bonus damage. Do I want that? You know, I am going to play around with it. But I'll put it in my alternate slot here, so I'm not doing away with. And I think it's W to switch. Oh, there we go. Okay. I just want to make sure I have that available, because the range is not always going to be what I want. Oh, shit. What do I do about that? I think I kind of have to stand and fight these a little bit. I'm going to try and take out all the little ones first. Okay, there goes my mana shield. I probably should have tried to, like, keep that alive. Thick skin gore liquor. I'm trying to keep an eye on my orbs. Yeah, I don't know. I probably could have tried to do anything else other than just run straight in. Constitution and mind. So I'm starting to, without really trying to, lean towards a more magey sort of build. So I think I'll give it some time and see kind of how that develops. So you can see I don't even have my combat arts anymore. Oh, nice. She gets, like, slowed by that. I actually didn't expect that. And so the wand, since it is already like magic based, well, all of them are kind of attacking, so I guess it's just a nice wind up for your sake, so you can see it coming. Because the wand is already like magic based, it doesn't really have its own combat arts. Let's get a little bit more dexterity for better attack rating, agility. Better ranged weapons, attack speed, we'll get a bit there, and 1 more in his strength, why not? I'm playing around with the wand for a little bit, it's fun, it's nice to have, I like it, but I think I was gonna say I think my sword and shield is the better combo, but that's incredibly effective currently. So I think I'll stick with that for as long as it's working. I can worry about trying something else as soon as that's not in my favor anymore. So after saying I'm guilty of kiting enemies with the bow and arrow, turns out it can be any ranged weapon. But yeah, I was playing with the bow and arrow, like just shooting off screen like that, like intentionally, where you kind of know enemies are, and you will alert them now, and they'll come and mess you up. So it's not a great strategy. Bow and arrow, just show that off for a second. I think I'd rather stick with the wand. It doesn't have any magical properties or anything, and the wand is surprisingly deadly. So I'm gonna stick with that. I've already purposely ditched that. Man, okay, there was a really isolated hallway up there. I got to wrap myself around. Not a lot of directions left. It's especially handy when you open things up and the enemies aren't really just standing there waiting, and so you have a little bit of an opportunity to try and pick them off as they're just like running up to you. Rags that I'm almost certainly not going to keep, and shocking discharge, which I would need one more intelligence to learn. I'll hang on to it in the meantime, since it is just my first spell. I figure I might as well. Oh, I didn't even see you there. I'm actually quite lucky I dodged that. Yeah, you might as well hang on to those books, especially early on here. I'll learn it as soon as I can, clear it out of my inventory, and I can try it out. Maybe it's not a build I want to stick with, but I'll give it a try. There are a lot of them all gathered up, and since they have their big wind-up fireball attacks, I'm finding this very effective. Especially since they don't have a lot of health. I'm killing them in 2 hits at most, maybe 3 if I get really unlucky. Leather gloves. I didn't have any gloves yet. I guess I will kind of rearrange my potions a little, even though they haven't been really needed in a minute. Mana especially. But we'll just keep a good pace going here. Another dead end. Okay, there aren't many choices left. The first floor of the dungeons here shouldn't be all that long. I mean, it's already a pretty good length, as you can see, but relative to how things scale up in the late game, it's a pretty chill floor. Oh god, I got a little ghoul behind me. Well, I've already killed like 20-some ghouls, 20-some skeletons. It's kind of fun just seeing how quickly that starts to stack up. Oh, maybe that's no, that is per enemy type. Is it? It is. Yeah. I kept second guessing it because weirdly I've encountered very like equal amounts of every enemy so far, or very comparables. They're all like within 1 or 2 of each other. Wow, that is kind of not working super effectively anymore. Artam the Wizard. Hail, adventurer. You wouldn't happen to have memorized any spells powerful enough to break enchanted chains? I figured not. Oh, there's a bunch of stuff to talk to him about. Advice? As I'm sure you can see from my state, the best advice is to never anger a wizard more powerful than yourself. Say, how long have I been down here anyway? Wow, so he's just left there, no food, but being like kept alive, I guess. I'm a wizard. Don't anger me. How about that? Okay, I better switch to bashing for the up close combat. We're dealing with more another unique champion set of ghouls here. What was he? Dark Stalker Gluttonous? Well, how about you eat my sword? Oh, I got him. Okay, what did he drop? You can also do this to see everything that's dropped. I should have been making better use of that. Wow, he dropped, I guess, that group dropped a shocking amount of stuff. Slightly less armor, but better dexterity, intelligence, totally worth it. Better damage, same attack speed, worse attack rating, but also hollowed damage. Hallowed or hollowed? Hallowed. And then let's take a look here. Slightly better damage, better attack rating, and agility. So I'm also swapping that out. Bam, bam. Okay, but it still is lightning. Yeah, it's still lightning. And the accurate large axe, 2-handed axe, very slow attack speed. It is fun. Like, it's fun to chop around with. But it's a pretty damn slow. I don't think I'm going to bother with that one for now. That was a little bit unintentional. Let's try the club. Oh, the club is kind of sick. Blasted his arm off. Clubbed him so hard. Okay, there's the stairs. I know my way up. I probably shouldn't have ran in the middle of it. I didn't see like the ghouls and stuff there. Quick fireball dodge. But damage-wise, this is going well. Actually fighting the cultists in melee with their big wind-ups is pretty sick. So that's, yeah, that's like, it's okay to attack them melee. It's basically what I'm getting at. The timing is there. So the alchemy table. I might as well show this off. I got a pretty good supply of things. Let me just do a health potion just to show. So literally this thing just changes your potions for you. You need more health, you need more mana. Take it there and swap it up. I want to level up one more time. And I want to invest 1 in intelligence so I can learn that spell. And I can try and use a spell to free the wizard. It's floor 1, so I don't think the game's expecting you to have a specific spell. And literally, this is an NPC that Oser added since the last time I played the game, so I haven't seen this guy, and I don't know the solution. Kind of funny to be in that position sometimes when you're, like, involved behind the scenes in a game, but I'm not, like, hands-on. I'm not making the things. So sometimes things get added, and I learn about it after the fact. Okay, 1 cold and 1 mind. So having cold damage added on to everything should be pretty sweet as well. Book of Slow. Oh, wait. Did I already... Maybe just through leveling up? Or did I do that? Did I do that on purpose? And I forgot that I did. So I can learn Slow, and I'll learn Shocking Discharge. Slow is not going to be a powerful spell for breaking the chains of a bound wizard. But other things. Wow. Shield block adrenaline costs 10 health. Kickstart your heart. Increase attack speed for 10 seconds at the cost of 10 health. 10 seconds is pretty good in this game. And reflect projectile. That's what I was looking for. That's the one. So I will equip that. Well, it's one of my options. I should probably actually start playing around with having some skills equipped as well. So let's get you set to F1. There we go. So now we have Slow, Shocking Discharge. And I think you unlock more slots in the wheel by like raising your intelligence. Harms enemies around the caster. So let's try it. Crap. Help. I hold the power to escape this binding, but it will require a lot of mana, which I presently have none of. Oh, so he just needs potions. So I'm feeding this guy the wrong thing. It's not even what he's looking for. I am going to re-equip that then. He needs 6. I have 6 on me. Okay, so I'll just give him the 6, and then I'll go use the alchemy table for everything else. Oh, I have another ring. Mana on kill and strength. Okay, 2 rings. That's excellent. Dude. Do you just want to take those, maybe? Why, I didn't expect you to return. Thank you, adventurer. You have an old wizard's gratitude. Oh, okay, so he took them. Okay, perfect. And then he's peacing out. That was everything he gave, right? Oh, no, he also gave a wand. So let's compare wands. This is my old one, right? Yeah, I don't need that one anymore. New wand. Also lightning again. Elf blood wand of precision. A 4 attack rating. It increases it by 4, but it is 4. So was it 0 before? And agility. Tiny bit of agility. Honestly, it's not better. Fireball. Oh, something I have equipped. Of course. Yeah, the shield is adding the intelligence. That's where that's coming from. So I can learn Fireball now, which is sick. And I guess I will keep the shield that is increasing my intelligence. And Book of Shocking Discharge. Oh, it's literally already what I have. But you raise your intelligence and you can learn it again. I raise the level of it, I believe. So that is an option available to me. I gotta go back. I gotta swap out my potions at the alchemy table since I now have no mana potions, even though I'm not really spending a ton of mana. So we'll get that ready. I don't think I need the sword anymore. The sword is cut. Do not need. Honestly, that's kind of worse. I'll keep it. I'll keep it because it's a magic item. I believe there's somewhere where I can make use of that. So I'll hang on to that for now. Those are still just rags, so I don't really care. Let's move on. Let's move up to the next level. Entering the Forgotten Passageway. I'm coming for you. Broadly, you, anyone who's down here. Figured I would swap to ranged for just a second as they closed in. I'm kind of glad I did. That worked out really well. Why is Shocking Discharge the main book I'm finding? That's just random luck, I'm pretty sure. Could also call it unlucky to just be stuck with the same thing like that. Yeah, you skellies don't have a chance. My vaguely harmful wand will stop you. It just really isn't a very strong thing. That brings you back up to full health. Backtracking to it would be a pain, but it's a one-time use thing, so I'd rather wait till I'm, like, injured, desperate. Oh, shit. I just realized where I am. Okay. I definitely want the slow. Okay, wand out. I guess I probably could have had a shield on both arms. Come on. Oh, I probably want like one mana potion out. Oh, there we go. Another one. Here we go. I'm trying to slow him and he's slowing me. That didn't work so hot, did it? I figured I would try out the Shocking Discharge. Oh shit. Oh, okay, well that worked out. I'm strong enough to have good enough gear and everything. And I'm just sick at this game. No, that was I was wasting potions and things. I was sloppy as can be. Bull's Bow of Sating. Good damage, good strength, increased mana. You're fun and all, but I'm swapping that in. And I guess I will keep the wands in case there is somewhere to trade those off in some way. So the Menacing Cauldron. This actually adds new spells. And these are like these cool like last resort options. Restore health by lowering your health, your max health permanently. Restore mana by permanently lowering your mana. Because resources are so limited in this game, because you are going to get kind of stuck at times, that could be what it comes down to. Like, you just need that. 2 mana for 4 damage. I am going to swap in the Fireball. I'm going to play around with that in the next little area there. I would rather have that at my disposal. Just a tiny bit stronger, fun. Who doesn't love just go full Mario Fire Flower on them? Rather than drawing a comparison to a game that actually makes sense. Let's use the bow and arrow for a bit though. Rusted Gauntlets. Ooh, the art on those looks fantastic. Worse dodge, better armor. I'll go with them. I think that is still a step up. The lower dungeons. Oh. We're starting to fight the invisible guys. Got the Flaming Skull, the Facelesses. They are very much, very, very similar in like many ways to the Unseen from Diablo. People will recognize that, I'm sure. They're very twitchy though, creepy little freaks. Oh shit. Alright, well I don't think I'm gonna bother trying to fireball those guys. Mammoth Wing. I just think that's a dope name. Oh god, there's so many archers off screen. Yeah, just took a bit of a step up in difficulty here. Oh, see now the shocking discharge there would have been so sick. When you're surrounded like that, to hurt everything around you at the same time, that would have been like ideal. I just wanted to mess around with the fireball, but I am actually better off just chopping these guys. Damn, man, that wasn't great. A fire damage wand. I would literally just be able to chuck fireballs around. Not what I'm gonna go for just yet. Yeah, my club is pretty good right now. Maybe I do trade off the fireball, because I don't know how good it's going to be against flaming skulls. It's not good enough, I guess. And the thing that happened that was more concerning was all the bugs and the facelesses charging me at the same time. Let's properly invest in intelligence so I don't have to rely on my gear to be providing that for me. A little bit more health and like more strength for sure. So I'm going back to the shocking discharge. I think being able to attack a bunch of enemies at once, if or when I get surrounded like that, I feel is a better trade-off, better choice. Jeez, okay. There we go. Immediately kind of needed. Pretty effective. Pretty good for when you're getting crowded up like that, actually. And kind of just forcibly stick yourself in the middle of some ranged enemies to hit them with it as well. Perfect. Wait, is there... Oh, it's just a torch on the wall. I thought there was another skull there. And sometimes the way the decorative skeletons have the glowing eyes, it gets you a little on edge. You're like, God, there's another one over there. I would lose some constitution and mind for a slightly better dodge and armor. I'm going to keep what I've got. I think the stat bonuses... This red room. Freaky. Oh, something's trying to attack from in here, so I better take care of that. Come on, there we go. Spear. Damn, that pit looks gnarly. I like it. The shocking discharge, the damage does suck. It's not a good amount of damage, but I still think that worked. Hurt everything repeatedly like that. Get them down to like lower health and then kill them in just like a chop or two. That really looks like I should be able to walk through it. I think that should be like more carved in half. Similar thing over here. Yeah, that really makes it look like there's a walkway there. I kind of get probably why it's done that way, so it's not intersecting with the wall in a weird way. But a tad misleading. Just visually. More. I shocked them so hard they ran away. Shocked and discharged. They got both. I'm finding so many mana potions, I might as well be like a little bit more liberal with my use of that skill, especially if they're gonna just pile up on me like that. You fiends. I quite like this spell, actually. For ragging on it for being kind of like weak seeming, it's serving me well. That's right on a line. It's right on a line where it's like, maybe I should swap in that armor. I'm gonna hang on to it because I know later in the game there is somewhere where you can actually enchant gear. And so like that one is a step up. It's better than the rags, it's better than the cloak. But without any like enchantments, it's not that good as is. So I'll carry it for me until I find something better, whether that be magical or standard. But yeah, I got a plan for that, so I'm not going to chuck it on the ground yet. Purifying circle, shocking, just multiple shocking discharges. I don't know, maybe I might as well just keep hanging on to those as well. These guys, it is 30. I had 30 in mind, so I'll risk it for a little bit longer, because now all of a sudden on this notably harder level I am dwindling potions a little bit more, so I would like to hoard those up a little bit. More of this. There is totally a unique one in the midst here. I'm trying to shocking discharge all over. Wow. That was too much shit blasting me all at once. That went quite poorly. Spirit Thief Skeleton Master. Okay. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, don't stay standing on that. It lasted so much longer than I thought it would and was just doing so much damage. That was brutal. I was not playing cautiously enough for that. Holy crap, did I ever get rocked. Oh no. And now I am like notably low on health potions too, which is like a terrible position to be in. The Steel Scimitar, better damage, still normal attack speed, no hollow damage or anything, but I think that's fine. It is just better damage, and I'm okay with that. Another wand. The damage on that thing's not that good. It just has good attack rating. I kind of missed that before. This is way, way better. And increased spellcasting speed. That's pretty fun. Don't want or need it immediately, but good to know. Oh, man. I almost missed that chest. I was just going to keep, like, walking. I think that half of that room would be inaccessible. So I better just push through. Eyeball on the map a little bit to see where I still could go. Here's a good option, but I'm nervous about my health. A rare chest. Look at that guy. He's just like sitting, waiting. He's got a little like cross in his. I guess his legs aren't crossed, but his hands folded over. Yep. Nice. Oh, sick. Okay. Sturdy, thick hood. Okay, it's another one of these. Maybe I hang on to that for potential to upgrade down the line. The shocking discharge there, that was great. That was a good place for that. Ring of precision, ring of something else, and a shield. Which I should just compare shields first things first. Dexterity. Okay, so I want the better health and armor one with my sword, and I'll stick to one that's like magic and dexterity based with the wand. So I'll trade those off. I can do this though. Purifying circle, and look now it doesn't matter. I've already got it. Joke's on you, game. So cold damage, just one. It's always one. +1 mind. Which also, what is mind? Mind specifically. Measures your attunement to magic in the depths of your soul. 1 point increases mana by 2. Every 5 increases the lower and upper damage of wands. That's cool, actually. It does show you specifically. Strength is for damage, dexterity, attack rating, yada yada. So intelligence, raises your spell wheel slots. And it helps you with like learning books and stuff. So that's what you're getting out of that. Maybe the next level up, I would have to put 5 into intelligence. I'm quite a ways away from leveling those up. That maybe shouldn't be an immediate concern for me. But let's see. Increase attack rating. Overall attack rating. It's only 9. So I would jump it up a ways. And increase health by 3. Maybe. The cold damage I think is nice. Mana on kill is actually really nice. I quite like those. But attack rating, it's like in the extra 11%, something 10-11% of something like that chance to hit. Pretty significant. So I think I'm gonna try that new ring for now. I feel pretty good about that. Gear replacement, I think that's a step up. I think I'm moving in the right direction. I cleared out that half of things. Time to kind of just move forward. Yeah. This is the way. Damn it. I was trying to kind of run wide around them to avoid their fireballs, and I managed to get hit by 2 out of 3. So my strategy didn't pay off exactly how I was wanting. Crap. All right, I'm backing off a little bit. I could just... There was things pouring out of that room. There was stuff deeper into the room, and I was getting shot at with projectiles everywhere. So I thought I would run a little bit. Sick. All right. I think just to try it out, let's go with this. So currently, Damage 2, mana 3. I could take kind of a better look at the spellbook here. And I also learned Purifying Circle. Summon 8 spikes in a circle surrounding the target position. Each spike deals 3 hollow damage. Multiple spikes can hit the same target. That's pretty cool. And now, so deals 2 lightning damage. I level that up. And now it costs 5 mana, deals 7 lightning damage. So I'll burn through mana a lot more. But it's stronger. Seems cool. And I'll play around with the Purifying Circle as well. The Menacing Obelisk. I swear that was the same one. I think that is still Mana Shield again. Adrenaline Cloud's Logic. If anything changed there, I missed it because I had weirdly convinced myself, but maybe they're all just called Menacing Obelisks and I'm just forgetting that. Ooh. Actually, that Shocking Discharge is like pretty strong now. So all of a sudden, I'll kind of be shifting my build towards that. I say build, I don't want people to think it's a roguelike. This is like very classic ARPG, run based, I guess, is like maybe, but a run is going to take you like hours and hours and hours. So yeah, I just want to make sure there's not confusion between the two. The Glimmering Potion heals health and mana, so that's nice to have. Do not need right away. I'm feeling strong though. Dead end. I'm actually pretty pleased. I was a little scared just because I'm a bit of a cheeser in this game with the amount I've committed in the past to being like, I'm just gonna use a bow and arrow and run from everything, to getting in there and mixing in some spells, hotkeying between things. It's working out. I'm pleased. The next time I see a big grouping of enemies, I do want to try the Purifying Circle. Maybe I should just kind of have that ready to go. This way. Another alchemy table. Okay. That was pretty sick. Oh, I didn't actually know it would pull in like that. I haven't used that one before. That was cool. I like that. And all of a sudden my potions are nowhere near the concern that they were. I'll stick a nice full one in there. Health by 3. That one's kind of a joke. Currently. It was fine before. Yeah, I'm sticking with the rings I got. But maybe I can sell the rings. I'm still hesitating on that. So I'm gonna keep them for now. I like this. I like what I got available to me though. Now the next thing would probably be like a better hood, better armor, better amulet. I do have a few things with my guy that are quite crappy. Oh, God damn, I like that a lot. For a skill that at first seemed a little valueless, now all of a sudden it's like my main deal. I just got to get up close, but that's fine. I'm mostly playing melee anyways. I can afford to be a little haphazard with the potion use. Yeah, we're getting in the groove. Oh yeah. You just come right on up. Don't hesitate. It's fine. I gotcha. Now all of a sudden though, I kind of feel like I should be investing better in my mana, like my mind, I think it would be. So this is a very sorcerer focused offhand item. Dodge 0, armor 3, mana on kill, dexterity, and resistance to fire. Oh, they both have the dexterity, the intelligence, but mana on kill is pretty sick. So I could go around with the wand, earn mana that way, run in close. Oh, I found another one just immediately. Increase item armor. Oh, it's its own armor. I thought it for a second. I was like, does that mean all items? Like that would be kind of nuts. 20% improvement across all armors. That's like overly strong. Little stray one there. Oh, that's Dead End City over there. Oh wait, but I also have mana on kill. Yeah. So I can probably blast through my magic quite a bit, and like if I alternate the weapons I'm using, the like loadout is the wrong word, but swapping between those, like I could be really conservative with potions and things. The way that that's all layering together for me is I'm very pleased with. So drop a couple shocking bombs in there. That's fantastic. I'm having a blast with this. Okay, yeah. There's a couple options of ways to go there, so I'm kind of just picking. I do like. I guess it reminds me of the Fallen in the Diablo games. That the way they scatter. Those ones are a little bit more, they're a little bit more committed to standing their ground, but it is funny when you cast like a single spell and they all just cheese it really hard like that. I've used cheese to mean two different things. Both, I'm not saying one is incorrect, it's just kind of funny, whatever, 10 minutes apart. Right, it is on kill, not on hit. So I do actually have to kind of like commit a little bit, but look at that, I'm back up to like full mana. Shit, yeah, that's working well. I'm tempted to just hop my way up. I guess there's kind of some pretty small side rooms here, so I am gonna start by scoping those out. Potions, experience, all sorts of goodness to be gathered up here. Yeah, oh, potion after potion. That's just getting a little cluttered. Okay, there's a lot more over this way than I was expecting even. Ooh, there's a like a champion faceless in the mix there. Unique probably is probably a better way to. Sickle Fang the sword biter. Sickles or swords, man, make up your mind. You can't have both. Bite my sword. Let's see. Better dodge. Increases dodge. Returns 1 damage to attacker. I do like the raised health, but better dodge and returning damage. It's right on the line. I think I'm passing on that one. But masterwork, okay, masterwork. Well, you're certainly going to be better than the one I have. Okay, not by a lot. Increase health 1 and 5. Wait, this had like worse. Wow. No, you're. I don't know what you were a master of, but it wasn't of making cloaks. You're a master marketer. Convinced me that was going to be worthwhile, and it was garbage. Oh my god. Yeah, that feeling of just kind of bombing everything around you. I have the way up to the next floor, but I'm busy. Oh, another mimic, damn it. I'm swimming in potions right now, I think. That really hasn't been limiting in a minute, so I might as well just drink up. Another obelisk. Wow. Did that ever go well? The little sound that they made was great, too. Okay. Let's see. Arcane whispers lead to new understanding. Did you, like, raise level 1, level 2? None of that changed. Is anything I'm holding different? I missed that one. Like, I kind of don't know what changed off that one. I'm ditching that cloak. I don't need it. Big old axe, though? No. I will be sticking with my saber. Oh, that's... Okay, it's just a loop. Can I break barrels with that? You can't. It doesn't matter to me that you can't. I just really thought that you would be able to. Fire trap. Test a new spell. Play around with that. I'll probably stick that in the fire... Or no, the purifying one. Because I am kind of just trying to try out new things. 8 spikes, they deal 3 damage. But then a column of flame. but it like lasts. It has a timer on it, so like I'm not sure if the damage is over time on this one or a single one-time thing. But there are some really fun ways to play around with that one, like baiting enemies into doorways. That's all the same stuff I purposely left before. I might as well explore this little room. Rare chest. That was worth it in every way. Super, super worth it. Garbage gloves don't need you, because now we've got like the extra rare. Increases drop rate of magic items. Well, you are currently contributing like nothing. You have one more armor and I'll find more magic stuff. That's such a super win-win. And then worse armor. The Constitution plus Mind is really nice, actually. Yeah, I'm gonna keep the one I have. Are you magic? You are still. It is still magic. Weirdly, I thought I still had like a nothing standard cap. Oh my god, look at this like laboratory experimentation room morgue. I hardly know what I'm looking at. Gnarly though. A lot of grossness going on in there. There's possibly like a small corner or two I haven't explored. I think I've seen this whole floor. And do feel like I kind of maximized things well down here. Found lots of cool new gear and whatnot. So I feel good about that. Entering the short respite. This is not the town. This is like, potentially it could still be added to in other ways, but we have this guy. Athansi, glad to see a friendly face again. While I did not expect you to make it, I am nevertheless pleased to see you. Much has transpired since our journey began. Our holy leader, warrior priest Dargan the Pure, guided a dozen paladins, including myself, up through the floors. We went through some narrow tunnels and were able to avoid most of the cultists, but encountered throngs of frenzied bugmen. We set up camp several floors above us, after those infested caves, to recuperate before resuming our paths. That's going to be the town. Word was sent for reinforcements from our other orders, and I was tasked to meet them at the bottom of the tower. Somehow the bug creatures reappeared and filled the tunnels anew. I made it out and caved in the passageways. I explored a bit of this other corridor, and it looks like the floor it's leading to is swarming with cultists, some with their skin melting off. One of them managed to wound me. I escaped, but I dropped my shield. Should you find it, it's yours to keep. I'm too weak to start heading down now. Once I recuperate, I'll head on to meet the reinforcements. Be warned, the bug creatures are tough. It took all our strength to carve a path. That, probably shouldn't have auto-advanced. Should you reach the camp before me, tell our holy leader that you spoke with me. Will do, bud. Got any advice to toss my way? In my brief exploration of the floor above us, I noticed a few things. Firstly, it appears that many rooms are sealed off by some mechanism, so I wasn't able to explore much. I wouldn't be able to help here. I'm not learned in such matters. Secondly, do not underestimate the Sun Cult's warrior caste. Those brutes wear no armor and feel no pain. In fact, I believe they relish it, since they appear to fight with renewed ferocity once injured. Appear to fight? Yeah, kind of missing a word. I also found this peculiar object. I've never seen anything quite like it. I believe you will find more use for it than me. Well, fare thee well, the Silver Skull, which is an extra bit of currency that is specific to the next floor. The Halls of Pain, which I think might be the end of the demo. This is also the first one, not counting the respite itself, that is like a predetermined floor. I've never made it to this point in the game with this many potions. I'm actually like overburdened with them. That's never happened to me before. Worse armor? Increase health by 2, increase item dodge at the cost of armor. Gotcha, but it still kind of sucks. Anyway, this floor has a preset layout because there's like a little bit of a puzzle element to it, playing around with the levers and things. So this one isn't procedurally generated in the same ways. Big old badass cultists, the guys with the skin melted off he was talking about. That's okay. We got our shocking discharge. Also, these goats that chuck double fireballs that I managed to just take them both on the chin there in a way I super didn't mean to. Yeah, I got potions. I might as well not be sparing with them. Little tease, rare chest in the far off way. So here's the new passage that opened with the lever. Having the mini map is pretty damn useful in this one. You can always just, you know, backtrack, explore blind, but it's a lot easier to be able to see in the corner there what is changing. I am gonna focus on killing everything here. Book. What do we got? Bloodlust. Oh, I think I kind of will swap that out actually. Slow is nice and everything, but I can use this to juice myself up a bit. I think there's a thing coming up here where I very specifically want to make use of the fire trap. Yes, this is what I was picturing. Is that like just outside of my view? There it is. Oh, so it's positioned as a trap until something like walks over top of it and triggers it. See, that was bad placement because he was kind of already on the other side of it. And then the goat's not gonna run up to it. Well, I've made terrible use of that. Let's just bloodlust ourselves, get attacking a little faster. Where'd that other one go? He ran off. There he is. Well, that I guess at least I'm getting mana on kill there, but that was handled poorly. I used every skill at probably the worst time I could have. What's going on there? I'm not casting. There we go. Something got kind of stuck there. I'm lusting for blood. Watch out. Put your blood away. Hide your blood. But it is nice. There's a nice visual of like the red on your blade to know that is still active. So I'll try and kind of just keep an eye on that. Oh, you know what? I could do a small potion as well. Those goats are a pain in the ass because they run from you a little bit too, and they have the double projectile. So same thing. Managing to get right up close like that and blast them feels good. Ooh, damn. There's a very real chance I ran past the next lever. Oh, there's a side room here I didn't actually pop into, so that's where that's gonna be. Lots of cool doodads in this room. I really like how this one's decorated up. For whatever reason, they just have like a sacrificial pit or something, or an acid bath, and then you get tossed into the grinder. Like, I don't really know what the implications of that are, but it looks nasty in there. Alright, bloodlust. I guess I don't move faster, so that might not have been the best time to use it. But it's fine. We're blasting. We're blasting. Oh, God. It's too many projectiles. It's a little frightening when it all comes piling up on you like that. That was so many misses. Come on, man. There's what I'm looking for. Okay, I didn't know if that was gonna unleash anything behind me. All right, let's place some things. I might as well place some higher strength potions down here now. Wow, add 1 purifying magic. When did I pick that up? Mana on kill, dexterity, but I could add agility, mind, and purifying if I was actually using purifying circle. Although I could look just to see. 8 spikes, 6 mana, 8 spikes, 3 hollow damage. And if I chuck this on, less mana? No, 1 more mana, same amount of spikes, 1 more damage each. So not a dramatic change. I think I'm just gonna chuck that one. I'm still tempted to try and enchant that hood, since my helmet's kind of crappy. So I feel like that would be a good option. Yeah. Ooh, did I... Oh, I just had that selected from the spellbook. I didn't accidentally hotkey it, which is what I was confirming. Oh, also didn't mean to have that out. It's fine though. This is a real winning strategy I got going for me here. And the potion finding, I don't know how much of that is like luck, but that's really, really helpful. Ah, here he is. 1 silver skull. Or you can give me a fragment of your mind to refresh the wares for 2 max mana permanently. So you can learn Thunder Disc, a new skill. I like my gloves, the Magic Find gloves. I like those. The bracers, same thing. It's a glove slot item. I don't think I want it. It'd be nice if it was comparing this, so it the way that it does within the menu here. I think probably, yeah, I just want better armor, finally. Better dodge, better armor, constitution, and dexterity. Like, it's kind of got everything. Yeah, it's so clearly the right move for me right now. And I am just going to hard ditch that. I don't need it anymore. As much as I enjoyed having a cloak, they just kind of looked neat. Oh, God. Oh, God. I didn't really have my mana prepared for that, but it worked out. Flame Tongue the Torturer. I'll show you a thing or two about torture. Nice, nice. When you break free of his slow there and actually start chopping, pretty good. Sturdy Robes. Yeah, it's those again. Okay, now I'm starting to fly through my mana potions a little bit. But it's so easy to just run in there and blast. Look at the blasting. To knock them all over at once like that. That rules. How can I not? Oh. And I must still be gaining 1 mana per kill while I have that ring on. And I'm blasting them like that? Because let me kind of... Yeah, that I must be. And so that's pretty cool too, actually, the way that that feeds into things. That's just handy as can be. I'm gonna have that lined up as like a little bit of a fail-safe. My radius on that was a little weak. Come on, hit him. That's is my attack rating kind of getting outpaced again? Oh, I see. Well, let's play around with some things. Better dodge, maybe. Better mind. Well, I guess the last thing I attacked wasn't an enemy. That's why that's not showing how I would expect. Better constitution, a little bit less mind. Yeah, you know what? I think that's slightly better. I'm going to go with that. Yep. thought there'd be a pocket of enemies around the corner. It was honestly a little bit more than I was expecting even. But short work. Bracers I'm not going to need. This is okay though. Whatever the last time I played the game was, I barely beat the demo. I just made it to this stage with so little potions or anything. I'm curious, Oser might have tweaked it a little bit to be a little bit more forgiving on like the standard difficulty, because I imagine that might be a turnoff. If people pick up this game and know those old school, like original Diablo 1, they're not like new school fans, I think they'll appreciate the hardcore difficulty that goes with the limited resource availability. But I think it would be a turnoff to people who are totally like new to the genre, so I can understand. Doubles the strength damage bonus. I'm a little bit curious. It doesn't change it that dramatically, not at this level at least. Good to like, I don't know. I'm sticking with the magic find because that's the more that I have that, the more chances I'll have to find new things that are like a little bit more build altering. Because I've stayed pretty committed to a few things for a hot minute now. Yeah, those guys grouping up to that extent, a little too strong. I think that's a good warranted place to start using the discharge as aggressively as I can. I don't even know if I found that dead end before opening it up like that. Oh, I think the goats are casting that spirally flame thing around enemies. I thought it was something that the cultists were doing to themselves. That's cool. I always like in games when enemies pair up that way. Mind Melt the Devoted. Oh, shit. Yeah, let's get a little bloodlust in there. So, ooh, what a collection. And another alchemy table, which it is kind of good to have maybe like one of those per floor, especially when this stuff is kind of limiting. So actually, I could use a few more mana potions because I have actually been using those. And then what about all the stuff I picked up? Big green shield, guiding eyes. Oh, this is the paladin shield, wounded paladin shield. So I think it's kind of a unique maybe. Cannot use shield combat arts with this one, but intelligence, increased mana, 15% of damage absorbed by mana. Do I want that? Maybe? That's an interesting one. We'll play around with it, I guess. I'll learn better Fireball, which again, I kind of just like seeing how that improves. Maybe there'd be a way to show that without the player having to manually check, but I don't have good ideas for it. So that goes up by 1, and the damage of it is like doubled. So that's a pretty good little enhancement there. I swear I picked up one other thing. This wand, spellcasting speed, and Thunder Disc. You know what? I would like to just show off Thunder Disc for a second. Oh, +1 to Thunder Disc. Yeah, so I still got to equip Thunder Disc. But it like bounces off walls and stuff. Thunder Disc is sick. It's a fun spell. So for just the one, like one room or whatever here. Oh, I need, there we go. I do want to just show that off. Assuming there's stuff left to kill. Ah, perfect. Just ping it all off the walls there. Yeah, fun to mess around with. I'm a fan. But it's pretty mana intensive, so I'm kind of just sticking with what I already got going. That's a downgrade. I don't really need that. Increase mana. No, but it didn't have very good stats on that item, so I'm skipping that one too. Nice. A lot going on in this room too. A little gross. A lot of body piles and things. Yeah, just sweep them down the drain, why don't you? That'll be effective. We should have the rare chest that we were seeing right from like that first room there next to a fallen paladin. A new silver skull. And probably a bunch of stuff that I'm not actually gonna need or use. Big old axe, it's decent. Bow, not very good stats on that. Fetish idol, don't really want that either. And the shield was mine. I think I do want the shield again. See, I'm hovering over the shield, but it keeps selecting the axe. There we go. And I believe that's the end of the demo. Congratulations, you made it to the end. The full game is like notably larger. It took me an hour to play through the demo. An end-to-end run of the actual game takes, I forget, it's like 15, 20 hours or something like that. But it's designed to be replayable because so much of what you're finding in the dungeons and everything is all procedurally generated, right? So there's a lot. There's a lot of different things to see and do there. Ooh, Bedamot didn't spawn, didn't kill him. Oh, the resume demo? I guess I don't want that. Back to end screen. Well, I kind of just want to go back to the main menu. There we go. Yes. There you have it. Look at the demo. The release is not currently dated, but it is very far along. That's like a real conversation that's taking place at this time, which is really, really exciting about how that could all come together. So we're excited to be showing it off here. Keep an eye out, because new demos, this one is from July, and a new one should be going up in September. Oser is very diligent about updating those things and making sure everyone's playing things with the most polish possible. Even if you're not encountering the late game content, the early game stuff is still benefiting from those updates. So be sure to check it out for yourself, add it to your wish list, try out the demo, really push things as far as you can, and any feedback is greatly appreciated. Thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you again soon.